Hey there, Virgo. It's Stacy. Welcome back to my channel. So, if you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And also, if this reading resonates with you, please leave a comment and let me know why. All right, so I've got a narcissistic reading today. This one's a little heavy, y'all. I don't know how 2021 is going to go after this first laying down of the cards. Alright, but it seems pretty much right on cue for me, so maybe it's not too crazy for you. Alright, so Knight of Swords, we've got be aware of confidence misplaced. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is the one that always just runs off into battle and, you know, might be a little bit too confident at the time in which they run off into their journey. They may be a liar or someone who has no responsibility for their actions. A trickster, or even could be a woman on a mission. Someone just spiraling out of control, or you know, it says whenever you get this card to make sure that you have a paper trail. So if you don't have a big bag for receipts right next to your washer, I suggest you go ahead and put one there so that you can collect your information so you have proof, okay? So I don't know why that is really important, but it says to also watch out for tunnel vision and be careful for impulsiveness, okay? That's sociopathy creeping in, is when you just make impulsive decisions. You know you shouldn't be doing this, but you're going to do it anyway. All right, so the narcissist card that goes with this is toxic. That's pretty right on cue. Completely right on cue. So stay away from toxic people and toxic behavior, because it will most definitely rub off on you. And Virgo, what are you getting into? All right, so we've got the six of swords, and basically this one's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's a man, he's pushing himself, he's escaping. He's escaping something. He's in a boat and he's got a woman and a child with him, and you know, they're just moving on despite all their work and everything that they've tried to do, and the sadness that they, for some reason, they just have to move on. So it says, accept the reality of your situation. So sometimes we have to be realistic with ourselves. All right. It says be careful for a vulnerable narcissist, a pathological liar, someone who lies when the truth sounds better, someone who lies straight to your face, even when you know, and they know that you know that they're lying, but they continue to lie. All right, so they're backed in a corner, vulnerable. All right, so distant past. We've got the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, water signs. So this is a very emotionally balanced, controlled person, which is exactly what, you know, we all want to try to be. Very respectful, a resolver of issues, someone who's very nurturing and like a father figure, someone who's supportive, okay? Someone who's got your back. All right, and then we've got, for your distant past, problem reaction. So, what type of personality you fall into is going to make a huge difference as to how you react whenever a problem arises or a situation. All right, For your best outcome, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is this, it's this lady. She's doing very well for herself. She's got all her ducks in a row, and she enjoys a good life, or pretty darn close to it. She's loves to garden, like the Garden of Eden. Just it says to watch out and make sure that you're practicing restraint. It says that you may need to be really careful and be very poised and graceful, okay? All right, so that's your best outcome. And this is also the dependence. So this one comes with a tad bit of dependence. And that can cause some people to get a little, well, the narcissist card that goes with this is Sociopathy. So it says, WebMD says that sociopathy is, and by the way, I'm not diagnosing anybody who associates with earth signs as as a sociopath, but definitely, like, I can see how this makes sense in this particular area, the disorder. It says if you have no conscience, all right? So the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath is the sociopath has a conscience. All right, and then in your immediate future, we have the Hermit card, which basically is just saying that you're going to be stuck in your house for a while again. It also says make a lamp of yourself. And to me, that's meaning be a light for somebody else. So we're all going through a pretty rough couple years now, I think. All right, it feels like years, but I think it's only been a year or two, maybe. It's really bad, though. So I want you all to just, resist brainwashing tendencies. That's what the card says under Psychopathy is your narcissist card. So right now, whether you like it or not, we're fighting psychopathy, because the longer that you stay indoors, the more that you start to, just the little things that you do every day, even the things that you do when you're by yourself, they just become repetitive and monotonous, and that can make you become crazy. So resist, like, any extra drama that is coming your way, okay? Just resist it. Like, it is the plague. It is the plague that's going to kill you before the actual COVID gets you. It's the crazy that's going to get you first, okay? So basically this one says, when someone is manifesting amoral, antisocial behavior, lacking ability to love, uses superficial charm, and is failure to learn from their experiences, they may be having psychopathic behavior. Impaired empathy. So empathy is whenever you can, there's sympathy, which is when you feel sorry for someone else, but empathy is one little step farther. It means that you know how it feels. You think about what someone else might be experiencing. So maybe you see something on the news and you feel the pain in your heart. You feel the pain more than just seeing it. So whenever you, find yourself in this hermit situation, and you're just so I get so irritated at every little thing when I've been at home for a long, long time, especially in the country. It's so quiet out here. Little irritating noises can just start to just make you crazy. And, we just have to learn how to overcome, make of yourself a lamp. Make a lamp. Do something that's going to keep you from focusing on every little thing that's destroying you, okay? All right, so the factors affecting your situation is the Three of Cups. You've got all your girlfriends want to go out and dance and have a good time. All right, so this is all about celebration and, let me see. It's toasting to a joy, but it definitely has a lot to do with the number 3. female friends for love and compassion. You need to be sure to take the time to forget about your problems, okay? This is just reiterating what I just said about your immediate future. If you don't take the time to get away and get out of the house, you know, you're gonna start to lose it. So make sure that you do, even if you just go see someone that you know is also a homebody. You know, go see somebody, get out of the house, and heal yourself, okay? Overt narcissist, factors affecting your situation. An overt narcissist is someone who is blatantly in your face narcissistic. They're the ones who will lay on the couch and throw something at you to go get them something to eat. The kind of people who are just blatantly lording over you. All right, the Chariot is external influences. Oh, I just saw what the final outcome is, y'all. I have to go ahead and tell you, it's the Star card. We're going to get to it in a minute, but that's like the Virgo card that I always get, and it's finally at the final outcome. Usually it's at the central issue, somewhere right over here in the beginning, but now all of a sudden it's made it to the final outcome. So I think we're moving forward, Virgos, but we're going to have to move back one step because your external influences is still the Chariot. So you've got people pulling you in both directions, radical success, okay? But popularity, travel, car problems could arise, opportunities that are pulling you in two different directions, or even forces standing alone. Can I evolve? All right, so you're going to have a social opportunity to evolve. So it's very important to, you know, take advantage of whatever opportunities you might have, because they may be few and far between here in the future, okay? All right, so arrogance is the narcissist card that goes along with the Chariot, which usually if you've got multiple opportunities, you're probably going to be, you could either be dealing with a lot of new arrogant people. You don't really know them yet. You don't know if they're arrogant, or if, you know, when you first meet someone, you don't really see their true qualities. A lot of people even try to hide their true qualities from you when you meet them. But with the Chariot, this could be you. You could be becoming arrogant because you've got so many options to choose from now. You might not need us old buddies anymore, right? So let's move on to this final outcome, the Star card. Yay, the Star card. Upright. Okay, so every time I get the Star card, it's either like upside down, or it's my issue, or it's what's crossing me. And I'm like, what? But now it's over here in my final outcome. So for all you Virgos out there, all that spirituality, hope, renewal, serenity, it's coming your way. It says you've been blessed by the universe. Okay, and inspiration is going to come, all right? Well, we know what serenity is. Serenity is being able to carry the burdens that you have on you that are way too much, okay? So it's like you might be having so much weight on you, and God has given you the serenity to be serene and happy, even though you should be falling apart. But it's the pure serenity that's going to hold you together, okay? And this is a 17th card in the tarot deck. So, this is interesting. So, your final outcome is fantasies of wealth and success. Alright, so this happens to do... I was watching a video about, you know, narcissism. And this is the narcissistic card I got. It says that people who are self-aggrandizing will fantasize about wealth and success. But not just those people. I think we all do, but whenever it becomes real to you and you haven't actually accomplished it, but you tell people that you have, that's where it comes into self-aggrandizing behavior. You know, whenever you're lying about it. So I feel like a lot of things have changed for me in 2020. I had started doing a lot of things that I've never done before. The stock market dropped to next to nothing, so I started putting some money towards some different things, and I started doing this tarot reading. So I definitely feel like fantasies of wealth and success are right at the tip of my tongue. I'm just trying to figure out what it means to me. What do I feel like is successful? All right, so for the Four of Wands, we've got, these are your solidifiers, okay? So these are the cards that are going to solidify the situation that you're going through. All right, so this is a heralding a celebration. This card, the Four of Wands, I feel like we're all triumphing just for surviving 2020. So this is for Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And it's a little kingdom. And it's all about triumphing over all the hard work that we've done. Good news, stability, and joy. Balance, promotion, invite, and wedding or a birth. All right. The Devil card is upright. It shows, this one is just like everything bad with that could possibly happen to you is going to happen. All right, so experimentation, bondage, addiction, sexuality, materialism, sabotage, work or love that is being destroyed by jealousy, or it says realize when you cannot reach the needs that you're trying to reach, okay? And be watchful for materialism. You know, all of these things are going to bind you to the devil. So, you know, I should put like the 10 Commandments on the back of this, just like just in case you don't know. You shouldn't do this because it's going to give you bad karma, okay? Alright, the Queen of Wands. This is my favorite card. This one by far reminds me of me the most, even though it's not really associated with Virgo, but it's like the Smothering Mother. Just so exuberant and happy, and warmth and vibrancy, determination. She's a very loving, social, and proud and capable person. But she can become aggressive. And this one is just an extra one because I saw it sitting on top of the deck, and I just had to pull it out because it's the Strength card. This might be someone who is an animal rescue person, an exotic dancer, or a circus person, someone who loves animals. Possibly like someone who performs with the animals. The Star card is, let's see, the Star card, the 12 trumps. So if you see the Star card close to this, then your answer is yes. So if you had a question in mind, Virgo, if you're looking for an answer to a solution, and if you're looking for a yes or no, the answer is definitely yes. All right, and the Strength card basically says, you know, that you'll never know how strong you are until you absolutely have to prove it to yourself. And it's true that, you know, God does just give you the strength that you need whenever you're at your worst, if, of course, if you support your God. But it does say that what goes up must come down. So, you know, just be careful what you're doing and and try to rely on your inner strength. Okay, so that's all for today, Virgo. Let's pull a manifestation card for you. We're just going to do one this time because I just did a reading last night for everyone, which should be uploaded sometime tomorrow. Alright, so for your manifestation card for 2021, January 2021, creates new transitions. Alright, so in emotion. Okay, emotional transitions. That's a little bit different. Transitions are extremely important. If you're changing a lifestyle or if you're changing from one chapter in your book to the next, if you're painting something, or if you're just decorating a room. Transitions are very, very important, and they can make it or break it with any project. So whatever you're working on or whatever your goals are, try to put some transitions in there. Make everything easier for you, okay? Alright, so once again, if you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you, please be sure to like and subscribe, as well as share, and leave me a comment and let me know, because this really resonated with me as a Virgo, and I hope it helped you as well. So Happy New Year!